Alright, welcome to the Knights of the Porg Republic. Today we've got a game from the Singapore League, which is the second pod. And just to note, these are using the old points, because we got new points out this morning, or I guess yesterday afternoon for the Americans. So these, I think Corey's list is illegal with the new points, but Matthew's is fine. So I guess we'll go through the list.
Yep.
So I'll go through Matthew's list. We've got Poe with Heroic, R4 Astromech, Override Thrusters, Integrated S-Foils, and Black One. And that is the old Poe, not the new Poe.
Did new Poe got a lot cheaper?
I think both of them came down in about 5 points.
Oh, did they?
Possibly.
Or maybe
I think both of them got a fair bit cheaper.
Okay.
But the points that you've got are right.
Okay.
Yeah. And then Ray with Finn and the Falcon, so a fairly light Ray. And Meryl with Intimidation. So Meryl's ability is that if Meryl is in the defender's bullseye, they roll one fewer defense. If that makes sense. Yeah. So I'll let you, Jarrad. Yeah. I'll let you, Jarrad, go through Corey's list.
Yeah, no worries. So he has what do we got? So 4 HMP gunships. So he's got 3 the Bactoid drones with cluster missiles, concussion missiles, and concussion bombs. So he loves all the charge tokens on them.
Yeah.
And then he has 1 DGS 047.
Start of time?
Oh, that's starting time. I better start that. Then we got DGS 047. So that's named unique. After you perform an attack, if the defender is in your front arc, you may acquire a lock in it. Then, if the defender is in your bullseye, it gains 1 strain token. So that's an interesting ability with these. And he's got mag pulse, warheads, and the Dark One probe droids. So you can try to get those locks out early, and then even just spread them around. So those cluster missiles and concussion missiles will really be useful.
Yeah, definitely. I think both lists are going to be pretty brutal.
And he's got stabilizers on all 4.
Yeah.
So they can do their shenanigans.
So it's interesting. So Corey has taken the rocks, and Matthew took along the gas clouds.
Okay.
And I think it's a fairly standard, maybe you call it, sort of layout with the obstacles. You've got a few lanes there.
Yep.
I don't think it advantages either player at the moment. It could possibly be better for Matthew with the position in the gas clouds. He might just go over him, not care.
It's interesting. Like Ray is quite a lighter Ray compared to what you see around a lot of the time. There's no Rose, there's no Corsella, there's no it's just Finn and Tidal.
I still think it's brutal, Ray.
Oh yeah, it's still really good Ray. But then, and especially backed up with like Mel and that intimidation. So if you can get that to go off, or actually he doesn't need both, because they're only 1 agility ships.
Hmm.
Unless it's, that range 3 shot. Then they will roll nothing. But
Yeah.
and then
I
this
think
Poe is really cool of where Poe can end up.
yeah, there's a lot of stuff
That
going on there.
those overdrive thrusters make it really interesting what you can do. So you can do your boost, and then it's your almost a decloak barrel roll, or you get your focus and then a 2-bank boost. Like, it's so crazy where Poe can end up now.
Yeah, the upgrades that came out in the Heralds of Hope,
Yep.
I think are fairly interesting for the X-wing, and also the A-wing. But looking at the way Matthew is playing, he's fairly aggressive, and we may see
He,
some
he,
shots next round.
yeah, he is being very aggressive. Um, I'm a little bit concerned about Corey. He's got a rock that's going to be a bit annoying for him. If he wants to like too hard in towards where Merle is coming in or Ray's coming in.
Well,
Oh,
we may
yep,
see some shots right now.
yep.
Although I think that will be obstructed.
Yeah, it'd be obstructed. But will he even have return shots? He might be outside of that side arc.
Yeah, I reckon red is out of range,
Yep.
and I
Might have dodged yellow's arc.
yeah,
But then also in saying that, like, Ray is in that perfect spot with a gas cloud and Finn. Like, that just seems cheeky.
yeah.
So you just go here, I'll add a blank. Oh, I can change that.
Actually, I've never thought of that. Like, that's actually probably a good reason to take gas clouds with Ray. I think it's because I've been playing Ray with the heavy Ray, and just you just want to go over everything and then clear all the stress. So yeah, we do have a range 3 obstructed.
Ooh. Yep. So first ice.
Oof.
Oof. Yeah, I reckon you spend a force. There's no.
And you can add the blank as well.
Yep. So you can add a blank. Or you could. Or do you spend both force
It looks
just to
like
be
he
extra
is.
cheeky?
Yeah.
Yep. Oh.
Wow. So I guess yellow takes 1.
Yep. That actually worked out quite well for Corey on that. Oh, Ray spent both force.
Yeah, and next turn you could see. I think it's too hard with all of them except for maybe DGS
And
047.
yeah, the annoying thing is for Corey is he hasn't had those probe droids out yet, so he hasn't been able to get locks early. So
Yeah,
for
I'm
him
not
to
sure
get
if
locks now,
that could have been a forgotten mistrigger last turn.
yeah. Should the only think that sort of opening? Oh, there he goes. He's going to do them now. I would have thought, yeah, you would do that sort of first turn, so you can get probe droids that kind of be going the opposite way.
Hmm. So looking at this engagement, who do you think has, or this setup at the moment, who do you think has the advantage?
Well, Ray could just do a 1 straight. You might. Oh, will she miss that? I think she might miss that gas cloud. It's going to be close, but should miss that. Forgot to check where the ranges were. And that way Ray can then kind of chase in behind all the HMPs. Mel probably screams in at him quickly. That 3-bank boost with the focus.
Yeah, I think that's probably the better option.
It just wants to get in close, because if they do the too hard, trying to get in between that sort of lane between the gas cloud and that rock, he can cut them off there. And then it's the other option is if they go forward, Mel's just in behind them. So it's a bit even easier just to get in front of them.
Yeah, I think Matthew's got a good setup regardless of where Corey goes.
Yep.
And yeah, this turn, Corey not having those locks on anyone. Not that it would have helped the last turn if he had the probe droid. You really wanted the probe droid much further away than it is.
Yeah. Yeah, because you need to get those locks before that engagement happens, so that you can then calculate with everybody. Because at the moment now, he has to focus. He has to get those locks. Won't have calculates. He might be able to use his missiles.
I think the problem with the way that Corey set up, facing one side of the board, was that it kind of shuts off you being able to set up the probe droids correctly.
Yep.
But yeah, I think it would be an interesting turn which way Corey decides to go.
Yeah.
Because he can definitely put one of Matthew's ships in pain.
Oh yeah, and that's the thing, that a bit of a dice swing. These HMPs can. Oh, we've got some bombs. Okay, so the party has started.
I think
party.
that's a smart idea, because it also, if Ray is going fast, it shuts off that sort of one forward and maybe boost around there or something.
Yeah.
And now it looks like he should have Poe in range 3 of that. Yeah, and you see the 3-bank and boost.
Did he? Yep, focus boost.
So that will definitely make the too hard turn bump, I think, from yellow.
Oh, he's cannon forward. Yeah, I'd be a little bit concerned about those sort of too hards going in.
I don't know if that's too fast. I guess Ray is gonna be the one that probably puts in a lot of pain.
Yeah, but then also in saying that, Poe could be sort of banking down and get that target lock focus, and then be in their side arc, so they're just not as they're not as scary. Or even if he does like that straight move, and then he can get back. He can run away from their front arcs. Okay. Yep. So we got. Oh, is he gonna split up? No.
So
it is really interesting about the HMPs. About you kind of want to split up their
locks,
so that everybody gets that fire control. And then even this is like on Poe, they've now all got like a double fire control system.
Ray lands on it.
What did Ray do? 2. How far? Yeah, a 1 would have fit, because looking at where half
and
takes a strain.
And possibly in range of that bomb. Oh, so Poe's banked. I think a barrel roll, even, I don't think that's going to get you out.
Well, you won't be taking missiles. Does he still have his? He does still have his foils closed.
I don't think you'd be taking missiles anyway.
Yeah, so he's
gonna barrel roll. Yeah.
Oh, and I reckon he might have. He's got bullseye on somebody there.
Yeah.
So at least he gets that die back.
So Ray looks like she's got no shot.
Oh, lucky, just Ray. The only problem now, though, is with Merle as well, is where Yellow is going to have to drop another concussion bomb. So I really can start to see, Red dropping a bomb to Yellow drops a bomb, and they all move away quickly.
Especially with Ray following.
Yeah. So Ray, do they have a hard one?
The Falcon?
Yeah.
Or the gunships? I don't think this Falcon does. Actually, I don't think any Falcon does.
Okay.
I'm not sure. Alright, so we've got
a Poe shot.
Ooh.
Oh, do you spend that?
I probably wouldn't. No.
Chicken.
Because Poe is taking 4 shots.
Oh.
Close, but no.
Do I have it? I do have.
And then... Yeah,
Mel takes that shot. Yep.
Blue. Takes one.
Yellow takes one more. All right.
I guess you fire with green first.
Corey, has been sort of quite lucky on these sort of exchanges as well. So he's taken quite a few shots, and
I never
only lost two. Only lost 2 shields so far. Yep. Yeah, so everybody can shoot into Poe. It is only 2 guys, but
think Poe should be fine.
Poe won't die, but may start. Oh, yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, reroll.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, you look at that, and it was, if he'd got 2, he would have done some damage. Just in.
Oh. Now, do you spend the calculate from one of them, though, instead of the reroll?
You can't, can you? They don't have no calculations?
No, they don't, sorry. Wrong droids.
So yeah, I think next turn is where it's gonna. Oh, hit crit, nice. Yeah.
Yeah, that focus. So we got one more. Yeah, one range 3. Oh, 2 rerolls.
Both.
Into 2.
Poe takes
1. Poe was probably I'd say lucky, but not really. I think that could have been quite average. He had a focus.
I have no idea on the maths, but I'm pretty sure that was average.
Yeah.
because it was 3 range 3 shots and 1 range 2, and each were, I guess, a single mod.
Yeah.
Well, I guess yellow and red had double mods, but they also did the most damage to it.
Yeah. Yeah, both players have been pretty lucky at the moment. Of HMP's only taken 2 shields so far. Alright, so yeah, bombs, I reckon. So yellow has to drop. Red will probably drop as well. Maybe
Yeah, I think
go green as well.
Green, I think, is gonna be one of those. I don't think you do green yet because you're turning around. It's gonna be irrelevant the next turn. I don't
maybe
know.
Mel actually 2 hards away.
I guess you can't risk taking 2 concussion
Because
bombs though, because then you're dead.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. So I think maybe Mel just gets out Poe, just Poe 2 hard away as well. He basically runs away, and then if Mel can hold Ray back instead of Ray just chasing just yet. There's a 1 bank from Ray would put you in range if red drops. And maybe even yellow. Actually, yeah, definitely. Yellows as well.
Yeah. Although, I mean, I say you don't want the A-Wing to take 2 concussion bombs, but I would like to see that. Like, just see a ship get taken off without shields or being shot at.
Yeah, without being shot at and still has shields. And it's an A-Wing.
Yeah, and the problem with Poe turning away, I think, is that I'm pretty sure you'll find that they're all of the gunships are turning in, so Poe turning away is not really gonna help.
Well, if he can dodge, yeah, definitely dropping these bombs now is a good point. Is a good time to do it because it is that bluff, which I always do really love about playing X-Wing is that bluff of to say, well, there is a moves that Matthew can do, which he can get away from these bombs. But then if he calls that bluff to think that Corey won't do it, thinking that he is going to go away. But yeah. So I think it's an interesting thing here.
Yeah, I tend to agree as well that I think this turn Matthew's not in the best position at all. Yep. I think Ray's gonna eat bombs. Mel probably eat bombs, and Poe. I can't think of something out of that because you're gonna go if you go forwards, there's no way to get behind him.
Yeah, and that's why I think if Poe goes forward, he's going to get blocked or he's going to get locked up into them. Yeah. So if he actually runs away, because if they start dropping bombs as well, they have to just keep dropping them. Yeah. So if he can run, and then
yeah, Ravencat. That's what I was thinking was some sort of like 3 turn and then slam.
Will pose stress though.
Yeah, so it'd have to do a 3 straight. Because he's only got R4.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it'd have to be a 3 straight and then a talon roll, which I think is too risky in the too hard. I think you might bump into yellow.
Mhm. So
But
Poe could actually too hard right, which is blue,
yeah.
slam for a 2 bank, and then boost 2 bank.
Oh yeah. So that
And
would
basically
get
be sitting
you.
behind where Ray is now. Like, he's well away.
Yeah, I think Poe has the ability to get the fuck out of there if he wants.
Yep.
But
Yep.
it's
So
just a
there you go.
matter of actually seeing that.
Yep. And I think that's where Poe needs to just get out, go back in. Like, what happened there?
Oh man, those bombs are so hard to see.
They just get lost in space. Oh.
See ya, look. That look's gone. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see what Poe does.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
nerves. So he's
Yep.
gone for the bump onto Ray, I'm guessing?
So here you could boost rotate, or
He needs to boost. 100%.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah. So he's just cleared he's cleared his stress.
yeah. He's probably
just
just leaving it there because he's going to get stressed again.
Yep. So then if he rotates now, that's a stress. Yep.
And Ray's doing a 1 forward.
Yeah, I reckon.
Yeah, that's a good call because then you're not taking any bombs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was saying before, Master TNT. If he takes both bombs, he's a gone A-wing. But it looks like that boost has got him out of range of both of them.
Yep. Now here I would probably nearly do all their stabilizers as well. If you're too harding with all of them,
Yeah.
you do their stabilizers, and then that lets you do. I use 3 harding. You can do the 2 hard, and then facing back down that lane. Because if Poe has bugged out, the only problem will be is how far. So yellow still has to drop a bomb, and red will have to drop a bomb next turn. About where they actually end up. So maybe they do need to. Yeah, there you go.
That was a good
Right.
call by Matthew. Seeing that and being able to avoid taking those bombs.
Yep.
I really like that. Now we'll see what Poe does. I feel like it's going to be something beyond my brain to be able to think of it.
So which one was brown? Okay, so brown is oh. Okay, so the 1 bank. Oof.
Yeah.
So who's got a lock? Green,
brown, and yellow.
Oh, green, brown, and yellow now. Okay.
Yeah. So, yellow must have just taken a lock.
Yep.
No.
Yeah, yellow doesn't have a calculate. So he can't sit there and he can't just roll. But then he doesn't want to go forward.
I think he's in between a rock and a hard place.
We would say
Because if he barrel rolls and boosts forward into 2, I reckon he's getting hit by 2 bombs.
and you have to, and with the overdrive thrusters, you've got to, while you do the defend, you must use a template higher. So
he could black
he's
one
slamming.
boost, slam boost left, and then maybe not. Yeah, I was gonna say slam over the rock and then use your second action to boost.
Oh yeah.
And while he'll be behind everyone and in a really shitty position, he probably won't get hit by anything.
He's just got to be really careful about then the next turn where he'll be. So there.
And it's so tough because you don't want to.
Because he doesn't want to be too close to that board edge, though.
Yeah, you don't want to.
Yeah, the only problem about that roll is if he's still in red and yellow's arc, he's going to be taking like concussion missiles or cluster missiles. And so it's those 3s that I think he's a bit scared of. All right, so
he's slammed.
Why did he do it as a 2 though?
I think overdrive thrusters is the same thing.
But isn't it when it's a red? While you perform a red barrel roll,
is
a boost roll or slam action.
Is
it doesn't
black
have to be
one
a red one.
Is black one a red?
No, it's a white action.
I'm not sure on the interaction.
Do you want me to ask them or?
Yeah, maybe that's a good idea.
Alright, I'll just ask.
Either way, if Porg can get in there, that's a pretty good position. Yeah. I think they're probably just trying to figure out what.
Yeah, all cool. He got the that interaction mixed up. He was thinking it was just a just any of the actions, like for the slam. It would make
I don't know if barrel roll is.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, but now you.
Yeah, so that
doesn't
fails.
Doesn't slam have to be your? You can only slam off your first action.
They changed it.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Just chat no.
Yeah, does anyone in chat know?
I
I think they changed it so you so that interaction does work with the override thrusters. I think you can only slam in your I think they changed the wording to it.
Okay.
Because I remember when overdrive thrusters came out, someone did some stupid on one of the forums did some stupid thing like this that I was like, that will never happen in real life. And I looked through all the rules because I thought they were wrong. But although it looks like Poe still may take some range 3 shots. And that isn't obstructed.
Wow.
2. So Po takes 1. I think the problem with Po now is the going over the rock again, or the gas cloud.
Yeah, so there you go. There it says a ship can perform a slam action only during its activation in the activation phase.
Yeah.
There you go. Therefore, a ship cannot perform a slam action if it is granted an action at any other time.
Yeah. So I think before it read that you could only slam off of your first action.
Yeah, from your perform action or whatever it was.
Yeah. And Po's fine.
Yeah.
So
well, I learned something new.
that was pretty lucky from Po taking
Oh yeah.
1 shield.
Yeah. So now, Ray. Oh, does a 2 hard get you too close? Where was Mel? Ray 8 Mel.
Yeah. You can
Mel sitting right
kind
in front of
of just see, I think, part of the gun from the A-wing between the 2 prongs on the Falcon.
Mel thinks it's a
It's a shuttle.
autopilot drone.
Yeah. A escape craft.
That's so. Yeah.
Yeah, the interesting thing here, though, from Corey is that both red and yellow have to drop bombs, and if they all turn, then green and brown are definitely going to eat bombs. So Corey's got to be careful.
It's got R4, so he can do, I don't know what you do though. Do you do the 2 bank? Blue, you clear your stress. You might get a strain, but you're in a really bad spot. Because if all of these like 3 hard, okay, yep, you got that one. Yeah, now Mel sitting on that front, Mel's okay to do it too hard, but
yeah, I don't know. I don't like where both players are. I think they both need to reposition.
Yep.
But
yeah, the
I
problem is if the
think that will
HMPs
favour
just keep
Matthew.
chasing.
Sorry?
I think if the HMPs can still just keep chasing, if they can get Ray's side arcs, if they can shoot into Ray's sides, like it's not as horrible about spending force to change your blanks and all that, but he can chase Poe down a bit as well. If Poe's running,
Yeah. You almost just eat a bomb. I mean, they do have barrel roll.
yeah.
You could just turn with yellow and red and straight with brown and green and barrel roll with them.
Oh no, I reckon. Where's that? A 3 hard
Oh yeah, actually a 3 hard probably
from
only
brown
green.
might be okay.
Yeah,
But then even if green were to 3 hard and roll, that
yeah,
might actually get out of. So then brown might want to do the same.
yeah, and I think here is probably a good example of when he should have split his locks.
Yeah.
Because I feel like Poe isn't going to get shot this time.
Yeah.
And it's either going to be Ray. It's definitely going to be Ray that's getting shot. Uh, the HMPs don't have sloops. They've got the side sloop, which is kind of you uh turn your ship. How would you explain it? I don't know.
Drifting.
Yeah, it's sort of drifting. So if you want to turn left, you put the template on the right and still turn left, if that makes sense.
Yep.
The only other maneuver they've got is the red stop.
Yep.
Um. Uh. Not really like the barrel rolls. It's something I haven't. I don't think there's anything really like it. It's kind of um. Yeah. If you Google side slip, X-wing side slip, I don't know. We probably see it here because they've got the repulsor lift upgrades.
They,
So
they do have, but he didn't. Yeah, he didn't do it this turn. It is kind of like the Echo barrel roll, actually, but if it's only you can only do it forwards, like having it moved forwards. You can't have it backwards.
oh yeah,
And
that's
yeah,
true.
and it
Yeah.
is like that. Or
Actually, yeah,
the what's the other one? Star Viper barrel rolls, and
yeah.
how you use
Actually,
the yeah, you do a
except it,
curved, but
yeah. All right, so we
yeah,
see probably a focus boost. Oh, focus rotate.
yeah, setting up for going back in towards them.
And then here we see what's happened.
Where are they off to now?
I'm interested in where Poe's going.
Yeah, I don't know. Poe
I
just
think
Poe too hard down, like to follow Ray,
yes, that's what I reckon.
because then you can probably have a cloud if they do get in close. Oh, he's banking. Interesting.
I don't like that.
I think green and brown are just like kind of left.
I think if Red's going to do anything, he should lock Ray.
Yeah. I think he's just trying to work out what Ray's gonna try to do. Yep, we've got a lock.
Mm,
Ooh, no.
putting all his eggs in one basket.
Yep.
If only
Well,
they did have network calculations as well. That would be OP.
Yep. So yellow doesn't have to drop a bomb. Red has to drop a bomb next turn. Yeah. So there you go. He's done that straight, but I think though now he's too brown's got to be too far
I'm
out.
I'm guessing it's more for getting green, not getting a bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if he banked, it would have been much harder for green to do that.
I don't. Yeah. The only thing is I don't like about that is he's now green and brown kind of have to go away unless they go over that gas cloud.
Yeah, I don't. I don't mind the place that he's in at the moment.
Hmm.
Because he still has the threat of all the bombs.
Yep.
Stops Ray from,
Who,
boosting.
who's still got one? Red's still got one bomb.
So red, and then green hasn't dropped any. So
Yeah, or brown. Oh no, brown is the named one. Oof.
and then I'm guessing next turn you'll see a Talon roll from Poe.
Yeah.
So nothing there. So range 3 obstructed?
Yep. Oof.
When you should have focused.
He's been okay.
I think
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
you
yeah.
reroll.
Add the blank and
Oh,
reroll. Oof. Okay,
so
spend 1.
3.
What was it? Range 3 obstructed.
So yeah, 3.
I think that just working there.
Oh, maybe it wasn't obstructed.
Pretty sure it was. Yeah, it's
Oh,
range
there we
3
go.
obstructed. Yeah.
2. The
So
green
it takes
takes
1.
1.
It's,
Been a very low damage game.
yeah, I was about to say this is a wet noodle fight, isn't it?
Yeah. Pity that Poe's not in front arc.
So it's a range 3 to either, and not obstructed. Oh, he's gone into Ray. Oh. Yeah, and I think that would have been the spot you just shoot at Poe because he had no mods and it was not obstructed.
Get crit into Ray.
Oh, Ray takes 1. We got half an hour left to try to get points.
Yeah. Still 0-0. And nobody's. Oh, Poe's kind of close, I guess.
Well, what
The
is he got to
yellow's
do?
kind of close.
2 more onto yellow. 2 more damage onto yellow, and then there's half points. And that's the same for 2 onto Poe.
I think where Ray's coming in now, Ray's going to have a lot more ability to destroy.
Well, the only problem is that red is dropping a bomb.
And
so
green.
You reckon green will drop too?
I don't think there's any way green's not dropping a bomb. I guess though, then because green also flipped the stabilizers, puts green in a pretty shitty position to drop a bomb next time.
Yep.
I think yellow's all out of bombs.
Which one? Yes, yellow is out. Red has to drop 1. 1 left.
Yeah.
Yeah. Matt has done really well on not actually taking any of those bombs yet. So
he has put himself in. Yeah.
Not great positioning, but he's not taking those bombs. He's not. There was 5 bombs on the table so far.
I think
he hasn't taken anything.
I think Corey may have played his hand a bit too early with the first bomb. He showed sort of what he was doing 1 turn too early. Whereas if he hadn't dropped that first bomb with yellow and waited to the next round, it could have been a more of a Matthew may not have seen or thought that Corey was going to drop him that turn.
That's true. But here does Ray sloop.
I think knowing that there's going to be 2 bombs dropped.
Well, I think the sloop, right, though, you probably will miss those bombs anyway. And then you've then got a lane you can go between that gas cloud and that rock back.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's a tough.
Because then you're behind, you'd be behind red and yellow. But then green will be doing that sloop.
If it was me, and it's probably definitely the wrong choice, I kind of agree with what Raven Cats said and just go hard. I would eat the bombs, and I mean, I probably would have forgotten about the bombs and just just go as hard as I can into those ships. Because I think getting like 2 damage is probably worth it if you can put in 4 or 5 damage into one of them.
Yeah, there you go. He's dropping both. Well, there you go. You reckon Ray will just hard up
I
toward?
don't think so, because that's what that's
what
not
you
how
would
he's
do.
been playing, and that's what I would do. So I think you'll see him maybe sloop, like you said, up towards the top of the board. But at the same time, around 25 minutes left is probably when you've got to start thinking about your win condition for both of them.
So what's Mel's?
So if anybody attacks red, Mel will make them lose 1 defense die, I think.
Well, a friendly ship at range. Okay, so anybody performs a primary attack if you are in the defender's bullseye.
Oh, yeah, actually, red should be in.
Red. Oh, that.
Mel should be in red's bullseye.
I reckon out. My money's on out.
I disagree.
I think Mel might be taking some missiles here.
I think Cora's just like, oh, fuck it, I just want to get these missiles off.
Get these off. Let's shoot.
Oh no, he's going to destroy his own probe droid.
No. If they're friendly, you can run over them.
No, I mean with the bombs.
Oh, he will too. Yeah, he forgot to move it, I think.
To be honest, I don't think he's moved it at all recently. Yeah, see here, I think you. Oh.
Okay.
I won't talk.
You reckon you?
I was going to say boost.
I reckon it'll be 1 or 2. No, actually, maybe you might be out.
Yeah, I reckon you're out of 1, but you're definitely taking 1. Or
I don't know though. It might.
I can't see the edge of those bombs.
Okay, yeah. No, I reckon Ray's taken 2. Actually. Oh, no, that one's. Maybe one of them he might not take. But the rotate's interesting, like. Oh.
Nice, setting up the lock for future.
And then, alright, yeah. Alright, so the focus. I don't know if it is that worth it because.
Oh, they're Yeah,
Right.
the ooh,
Ooh,
just
yeah,
taking one. Actually, maybe
got
he's
one,
taking the other one.
but he hasn't. Yeah, he hasn't clicked the other one yet. It's only just hit him.
I reckon he's taking the other one as well.
So it's either you take the card. Oh no! Oh, did he?
No, I think he flipped it and then yeah.
That's
So I missed that. I don't think he took the second one.
that's cheeky. I saw what was behind the door of that card. The Porg Terminator.
Oh, so,
Right, onto yellow.
yep.
So this may be hard. No. Shields. Oh, and Ray took a hole.
Yeah. So Mel.
Yeah, I think you go into yellow. If you can get half points, you do not spend.
Not when you're taking a fair few dice this round. The greens. Ooh, green doesn't have a shot back.
Just
Nice.
out.
And then oh, that's difficult. You do you I think you go into the A wing.
What do you use? Clusters or concussions? Does that really matter?
Clusters maybe, because then you can also shoot at Poe.
Yeah, true. No, but it's got to be the range 2
Oh.
still.
Oh yeah, that's true. 2 on Mel. We see points.
Ooh. 18 points. Big
I
game.
wonder if he regrets not spending that extra point for heroic on him.
Yeah. Which is now 2 points.
Yeah. I think
Oof.
oh,
So a reroll. Oh.
nice. I think
yes.
yeah, today I was thinking about the change to heroic and I didn't understand it. Didn't make sense to me.
It is like you saw it with A Wings. It was really good. More about probably the attack. It wouldn't proc as much, but when it does, though, when it's kind of that, it really feels bad that you're just taking away from it, though. As you do that, 3 green dice, and it's just all blanks. You just feel bad.
Oh yeah. Yeah, just like that. It was yeah. I don't know. It's an interesting card because I feel like it's not a good card, but it's like yeah, just there that helps you when you're other than on Finn. Like far out, it's an amazing card on Finn.
Oh, yeah, no. Finn is gross. So we've got the A-Wing isn't stressed. Oof.
Now, do you go for the block here with the A wing, or do you? I don't think you really want to shoot over it.
And that's the problem. Like, do you try to call? Like, you have to try to call what they'll do. If they think that you're going to do the 2 bank to get in close where they would want to do those 1 straights, but they may go, he's going to be in close, I'm going to, fast with both of them. So yellow and red could just 4 straight or something. But then also in saying that, does Mel just go, I'm going to sloop? Or
Actually, is a sloop up between red and the gas cloud would work.
yeah, that's what I mean. Like, you just sloop there. You might get that bullseye if they go straight, but then if they go fast, you're chasing them, you'll get shots on them.
They also have I should know this because I play them a lot, a K turn, right? A 5K? 4K.
5K?
5K.
Okay.
I think the sloop is a better option, but a K turn would fit if it's a 5K.
Got my little button, I can have a look. It's 5K.
I think the sloop is going to be better in the long run to get the ability to trigger.
Yeah, because you just missed that bullseye. If they go straight, well, you're not going to get it again. But then also in saying that, the sloop, yeah, it's close. Or then do you then just do 1 hard with Merle?
No, I don't like that.
Because that's the other thing, that if they do the 1 straight, the 1 hard is really bad. But if they do a 4 straight, you might get a block.
Yeah. Ray is going to be interesting as well. She doesn't have great options. Arc is turned to the side.
Well, I reckon Ray, you probably just what's the 2 bank is the blue. You could 2 bank, clear your stress, clear your. Oh yeah, there's a bomb though. Ugh.
Ray's definitely gone like a 1 bank.
And just keep the.
Oh, there you go. 5 straight. Not even a K.
Is it a rotate? Okay.
So the problem here now is that I think Corey will want to switch up
5
locks.
straight. He wants to try to get that block if Poe's decided to too hard.
Oh yeah, and do your repulsor lift thing.
Yep.
Oh, so we saw one just before. Didn't even explain.
Yep.
Raven Sorry.
We're just horrible hosts. What does yellow do though? Maybe you just calculate. Because if Poe, if you've blocked, it's not a big deal. But if
I wonder, yeah.
Okay. I reckon you move your. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say your lock.
Maybe
Brown, I guess, is just gonna come around. Yeah. I think Brown is still too far away.
Yep. Poe hasn't actually popped black one.
Yeah, he did.
Did he? Oh no, he did. Sorry, yes, he did, because he went over that gas cloud. Would he do a roll then the?
Yeah, roll and then the slam.
Yep.
Because we got confused, which isn't abnormal.
All right, so green will be taking shots from Ray. Maybe it's a calculate for defense if need it, because he just needs to kind of preserve points on brown. On green, sorry.
See, yeah, this is where he should have. I don't know. I'm gonna say flip locks, but yeah, it's always difficult. Yeah, so Ray's. It's a pretty good position for Ray, I think. Not gonna take the bomb.
Yeah.
Gonna put a lot of hurt into good old green there.
Yep.
Ooh. I don't know. Poe should have changed the lock with red. But Poe's in a not a good position.
Well, Poe can do Poe things. You could barrel roll to. Oh, but then you face down brown.
I think you either barrel roll, you focus barrel roll towards the board edge, but you don't really want to do that because then you're just closing yourself in without much backup.
Maybe it's just a focus, and then you could boost. You do a 2-bank boost, and you're getting away.
Yeah, that's what he's done. I think that's the best option. And you're still only taking 2.
Who was it? Matthew? Or no, Corey. Corey's just said he's had to pause time to find his phone charger.
Oh.
Because he's been using his phone for Discord. For the chat.
Yeah.
So he's just had to go find a charger because his phone just died.
That is probably not good.
With 10 minutes to go.
So it's interesting with 10 minutes left and 18 points on the board.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, the brown should have the lock on Poe as well. The lock's off in Neverland. But
it's funny about chat. Oh, I was just going to say about the chat. Talking about Nobby and his A-Wings. The one time I've played him with his 5 A-Wings was my 2 decimators.
Yeah, that.
And I think we have that recorded too.
Yeah. I had hope in the A-Wings, but spoilers.
No, I think it was Vader is gross on blocked ships. And then it was the proximity mines just killing A-Wings. But I don't think you can hear me talking, so it's okay.
Yeah, he was, that's probably the reason why, just in case you talk about that game.
It was good. It was good fun. But anyway, in this game, yeah, it's a
green.
He
I
needs
don't
2
know
points
if.
on the clock.
Yeah, I don't know if Corey is going to lose points this round.
Yeah.
Unless something bad happens with green. But that's only 3 dice. So he could lose half points on green this turn if all goes bad. But yellow is not getting shot. And yeah, none of the other ones are getting shot, so or red maybe, but
6. So it's going to get 4 more into Ray as well
Yeah.
to get points on Ray. I don't see that happening. So maybe it's 2 shots into Mel.
Yep.
Yeah,
'Cause
you do brown, green into Mel.
technically, both those ships should be parallel to each other.
Yep.
Especially because it's tabletop.
Oh, Andy, can you move? And what do we got? And time is back.
Alright, so Ray, range 2.
Spend 1 force. Yeah, there's your 3. Oof.
Alright,
Green
so
takes.
green takes. Is that half? That's half points, right?
Yep.
So that's just put Matthew up.
Yep. So Matthew's just leading now.
Only yellow has the stabilizer flipped.
Yep.
Oh, so he could score half points on yellow as well.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Or not.
No. Mel has not been having good shots, has he? Like, just...
No. I don't think Mel's there to shoot.
Which ones do you do first? Oh, they put to the bomb. But doesn't matter.
I think
Green's got 1 left. Yep.
I'll just do green and brown first. And you go into Mel if you can get rid of him.
Yep.
Oh,
Oof, lucky.
takes 1.
No,
oh, no,
nothing.
Yeah, what am I talking about? Yeah.
Oh, but he does have the range 3 to Poe.
Cluster missiles range 3? Or concussion?
No, that's the mag pulse.
Oh.
That's mag pulse.
You do that.
1.
Why not?
Yeah, 1 to 3. Yep, there you go. Ah, the only thing annoying is it's crit, but he's still got a shield left. He will get the lock back.
I think he needs that lock.
Oh, yep, and he's got a calculate.
Oh. Heroic? For 1.
So it takes 1, and that gives him a jam too. So
this could be interesting. So
yep,
range 2.
He needs 1 more on Poe.
That could do it.
Oof.
Yep.
Oh, he gets the crit through.
1 crit. Oh. Fuel leak.
We have a fuel leak on the board. And then what does he have? Red. Oh, red's on Mel. Ooh.
Oh, another hit crit.
If he doesn't get the double.
So that's 2.
So takes the crit. What's he's doing that?
Oh, I think that was around the wrong way.
I think it was.
Maybe just let him know.
Yeah, I'll just say.
Because I mean that could be something if it's a direct instead, but it's not. It's a damaged engine, which
Damage engine instead, which is probably.
So, how does that work with the R4? I think that is a negative
Well, it's
effect.
a white. Like the 2 becomes a white, but his 3 becomes a red.
Yeah. Ooh. So now Corey's up 57 to 25. So Matthew, I think we're probably in the last round of the game. So Matthew needs to take off an entire ship.
Yep. He
And
needs to
not
take,
lose Poe.
or kill, like finish off yellow and green.
Oh yeah, like the equivalent of an entire ship.
Yeah. Oh no, he hasn't had half on yellow yet, has he? So I don't see him being able to shoot yellow though.
No, Ray's probably too harding down, I would think.
The only
Actually, no. I don't know if you'd want to because of the arc change.
You'll take a bomb. Green is moving forwards though.
Tough because you probably want to block with Mel.
Yep.
I think you
But then
might just.
Mel's stressed and yeah.
I think you might just go one forwards with Ray. Try to dial in that block to block green.
You reckon?
Yeah, and then just hope that Poe can survive those 3 shots. Oh no, but that won't even get Matthew the win, will it?
No.
I think it's going to be
So-
very hard for Matthew to win, but not impossible.
So it's on the 2 hard. Oh, he's boosting. Okay. So you would just like keep Mel in there.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's why I kind of thought the boost was not the right call.
that would have been really nice for trying to get rid of green there. But now green has that range 1 into Mel as well. But then also saying that Mel has a shot into green.
Yeah, I think green just calculates.
Yeah. You're not going to dodge an arc, yeah.
Green, red or yellow keep their lock. Oh.
But now,
interesting.
Oh no, though you've just set up Mel's ability though.
Yeah.
So green just lost his evade die.
Yeah, that was interesting.
I don't quite know that one. Okay, so yellow's just straighted.
Has just what?
Done a straight move.
Straighted?
Straighted out of there. But I reckon the 2 hard would have, or even the 3 hard would have been fine. Because you would have just been in behind Poe anyway.
Oh. Ray's taken another bomb.
Yeah.
But that I don't think really matters.
Has a range 1.
I still think he should have changed red's lock that time.
Yep. So if he's just cleared both of them.
What's DGS ability again?
If it after you've attacked in your front arc, you can get a lock. Yeah. Like the forward arc. And then if they're in your bullseye, you give them a strain as well.
Oh yeah, and
So
he's boosting out of there.
2 bank boost. Okay.
Because I thought that may have lined up the bullseye and
Yeah. And then it would have had another mag pulse as well if it
mm.
wasn't range 1. So Ray took another.
Oh.
So we've got a range 1.
I think you might see. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Did you want me to just tell? I'll just tell.
So is Mel? Is it a mate? Might possible?
I think green.
Or is it in Mel's
Green.
bullseye?
It's Mel. If you are in the defender's bullseye, the defender rolls 1 fewer.
Yeah.
I'll just let it know.
So green should be dead. But I don't think that will have an effect on the game, other than
Yep.
point.
They forgot about that as well.
Yeah.
So green is dead.
Yeah, so I think Poe could live.
Yep.
We'll see.
So then it's just a 2 die.
Yeah.
And then another 2 die. But it could be bad though. Because he only needs 1 to get through.
Yeah. So
he's got a reroll.
Oh.
And 1 calculate. Okay.
Gotta spend it.
That's.
Or just range 2 as well.
Just. So now it's 2 dice, 2 rerolls, and a calculate. Ooh.
And it's 2, so he needs.
Come on, Poe,
2 of
natty.
those.
Oh. Just the 1 gets through.
So that is a dead Poe.
Poor Poe.
So yeah, interesting game. I actually think those bombs in the first few rounds really helped Corey disrupt Poe, and because Poe didn't have a shot for what 90% of that game.
Yeah, well, it was a lot of the time. It was Poe has just been running, and so I think those bombs did really well about putting him into a bad situation, and then just keeping him in that. So
yeah, it was a good game though.
yeah,
very close. And yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. We will probably have another game next week, but that's the only game we've got on tonight. And remember to subscribe or follow us. I don't know, whatever it is. Cool. Catch you all later.
Thanks, guys. See ya.